Hello, hello. All right, let's see what we're doing here.
Can't be done with your
popsicle. Nikki, you're muted.
Awesome. Thanks. I'm over here talking to nobody. Okay. So I do see some comments coming through.
Oh, shoot. I just shared like 9 times to my page. That's fantastic. Good. That's good.
Awesome.
That's
Okay.
good.
So tonight we are on live and we are going to be talking about pretty much just Reiki, everything Reiki.
Reiki.
Yeah. Reiki.
Reiki.
So if you have, yeah, right. If you have questions, get them ready. We'll just wait a couple more minutes just to make sure this is all going good. I'm checking everything else just to make sure it's all up.
No, don't have any.
Okay.
See if I can spell tonight. Come on. Whack. My kids are going crazy. It's like they are quiet all day long, and then I hit the go live button, and they're like, whoa.
I need you. I need you at this exact second right now. Okay, it looks like we have some people joining us now. So,
hello.
All right. So, do you think we should wait a couple more minutes, or you would just want to roll right into it?
Let's see how many. Let's wait another minute or so.
Okay, we can do that.
Let's wait. Hello, everybody joining us. Hello. Drop a comment if you're here. Let's see who's here. Say hello. Say hello.
Awesome.
Come on, right? What are you
Yeah, I'm like, what is it? Tuesday? Yeah, it's Tuesday.
Yes. Yeah. So Nikki's got a case of the Breeze, and we're just gonna have a good time tonight.
Nothing planned. We are just winging this entire live. So
this is gonna be the most not Nikki live ever to exist. And I am so proud that I have worn off on her.
It should be fun. We'll say that. It should be fun.
This is gonna be a great time. Hey Brian. Hey Haley. Hello, everybody.
So, do you have any specials or anything going on that you want to let everyone know about real quick?
So right now, and my crown chakra. Woohoo! Somebody's here. At first I was just gonna do it through the end of October, but I'm feeling generous. End of the year special.
Ooh, nice.
I'm bundles. I've got a couple that are preset, but I feel like I just need to create bundles for everybody. So Reiki bundles, reading bundles for the rest of the year. For the rest of October, I'm doing 3-card reads for $15.
That's like a steal. Like, people don't understand like the time and effort that goes into card readings.
Yeah.
So for like $15, because I'm doing the same thing on Friday the 13th. They're going to be $13. Yeah. And it's only going to like be for like a week that I have it open. But card readings, like, they take a lot of energy. They take a lot of effort. Yeah. And so for that price, like, you're really getting a lot for what you're paying for.
Yeah, it definitely is a lot of energy. The couple that I've done, they can get intense. And it's the intense ones where you're like, you feel like you just worked out.
Yeah.
And you're like,
you're just done, and you're like, I need something. Like, I need some more coffee. I need some energy. I just need to go ground myself. Yeah.
I need a nap.
I need to go do some Reiki on myself real quick to center myself because it got crazy.
Yes. So. Yes. Hi, Kayla. Hello. Yes. Thank you, universe. You always show gratitude. I don't know how many of my lives or how many of my videos I can talk about gratitude, but gratitude is by far the one thing that you express every day, no matter what in your life. Gratitude is first and foremost. Thank you is the first thing out of your mouth every day.
I feel like gratitude is literally just like the door that opens you to spirituality and your manifestations. It's just that door that opens as like invites everything in. So
yeah, like it's like without giving gratitude, you don't make space for the blessings. You have to give to receive.
Yep, that energy exchange.
Yeah. that energy exchange is
Yeah.
it's a beautiful thing though.
I know that we talked about it before, that energy exchange, and we're both like, we love doing this for people. So like, if we could, we would do it for free, but that's just not how the universe is set up. Like, that energy exchange is very important. And you know, it's that give and take. You have to have that flow of energy.
Yeah, definitely. And unfortunately, my energy is dollars. At least that's what my credit card collectors say.
I'm
They
like,
won't
just
take
reading some.
Nikki as an exchange for me spending.
Ooh, I don't know. Just reading some comments real quick. But yeah, so before we get started, I have some specials going on right now. Everything on my website is 31% off for Halloween until the end of October. And that's just on products. I did just launch my energy cleansing spray. And I have 2 scents. It's in citrus and in harvest. And then, like I said, the Friday the 13th, it's just a little flash sale. So 3-card pool for $13. So get it while it's hot.
I love the energy spray. Like, I love that idea. And I wish that I had the ability yet to kind of put it together. It's just not something that
It was a lot of trial and error.
Yeah.
So it's been in the works for a while. So just like, that's why I'm like, I perfected it and now it's ready to be launched. So I'm like, all right, here we go, October. So
I think I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love energy cleansing sprays. I love all of those. I think I've got like 19. Get one more patchouli citrus scented.
Yeah, right.
Or sage smudge.
Yeah. Yes. I'm like, so I actually just worked with somebody who is allergic to sage. So I am in the process of just making some without sage as well. So if they are allergic to it, I just love the energy spray because you can, put it in your car. You can just spray it in the room real quick. You don't have to worry about lighting things on fire, or smoke, if you have like asthma or lung issues. It's just like a quick, spray and done.
Yeah.
And then you put your intentions into it. I love it.
I love it because over the weekend when I did my events, or when I do my events and I've got literally back-to-back Reiki clients, a quick spritz and a Clorox wipe down and between clients is all I need. So I'm literally cleaning germs and cleaning energy, and I don't have to worry about anything. I can cleanse my hands. So I'm cleansed and protected in between. I love them.
Yeah, that's like my favorite to do during expos, is just like a quick spritz down on everything, wipe it down, spritz it down, get all that energy out of there and start on the next person.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it.
But yeah, so if you are ready, I'm ready to go if you want to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll start with what is Reiki. So in the science terms and everything like that, everything is energy. So everything in this world is made out of energy. So what appears to be our physical bodies is all really vibrations. And with Reiki, you work a lot with vibrations, with your chakras. That's all energy. That's all your frequency and your flow. So really, you're just tapping into that frequency and healing that energy when you're doing Reiki. I'll just leave that there. I've explained it a million times scientific wise. So, and then entanglement and all that stuff. So I'm wore out from explaining it. So I'll just put it that way.
I think it's so hard, to explain to people when they haven't studied it, because, over the weekend I did a local event and I live here in Brunswick, and it's a very old town, with a lot of longtime residents, nicely put. So people would come up and be like, well, what is that? And it was very hard to explain to those who haven't read a book about it or understand the terminology. And I'd be like, well, it's energy healing. What do you mean? It's like an energy drink? No, so it's manipulation, so it's like your chakras and then I'm trying to explain it to him. So I had to simplify it. And it was basically like the energy that your body produces around there, I can manipulate it to heal your physical body. So it's manipulating the invisible energy to heal your physical body. physically, you know, emotionally and physically. And they'd be like, well, all right.
Yeah. I've had this, you know, this conversation as well with, you know, seasoned folk, who were just like, I don't believe in that hocus pocus stuff. And I'm like, okay, so you don't believe in physics? And they're like, well, no, I do. I'm like, okay, let me lay it out for you and let me show you how everything works real quick. And I mean, honestly, it's kind of exhausting, but I love to tell people because it does open up their bubble, their perceived connotations around like spirituality and energy work and like all these alternative medicines, which have becoming, honestly, it's been being more a lot like mainstream, I guess you could say, because there's more science behind it. There's more facts coming out. There's more studies coming out about it. So there's like this huge debate in the science world of, do we keep calling this energy work like a holistic modality or like a alternative medicine, because it's really just medicine is what it is. So instead of saying alternative medicine
as a form of healing, like they're certified nurses in healing touch, because they don't want to call it Reiki because it's not FDA approved yet, but they're calling it healing touch as a form of massage. And they're also using it in patients that are transitioning into their next life and easing the pain in hospice and easing that transition and anxiety. And when hospitals are using it because they know that it works, I would say that it doesn't really matter what it is, it just works.
Yeah, what it's called is kind of not relevant anymore because there's so many things coming out that are exactly, it's Reiki. Just like stop trying to skirt around it. It's Reiki. Like I don't know what the big deal about calling it Reiki for what it is. It's energy work. It's Reiki. But yeah, there's just different things that are coming out about it. Just like I just had a live the other with who did I have it with? I think Kat, but it was like telepathy. They don't call it telepathy in the science world. They call it brain to brain contact. Like it's telepathy. Like stop trying to discredit your research, or like you're trying not to discredit your research by using different terminologies. So yeah, the fun stuff. Let's see. What else did we have? Okay, so some questions that we had were how often you should have a session, or what do you want to roll into?
Yeah, I think one of my, as a practitioner, when I'm done a session and somebody sits up and they're like, holy crap, that was, you know, this is what I felt, this is what I experienced. And then they start to get themselves together. The next thing they say is, how often should somebody do this? And honestly, my next statement is standard. It depends on your desired results and how you recover from this one. Some people, it can take a week to recover from a Reiki session. If there has been a lot of emotional healing done, if we've released a lot of things, if we have uncovered and brought to surface a lot of pain, then you're going to need a few days, and you probably shouldn't do it that frequently because your emotional, your energy, your chakras can't handle it.
Yeah.
But if you're hardcore in a spiritual awakening and you are trying to get in contact with spirit and your body is just absorbing this energy healing, then go for it twice a week.